Dan Schneider leaves Nickelodeon. If that ain't a bombshell announcement, then nothing is. This is one hell of a surprise, not just because of the fact that a creator has left a company that he's worked for well over 2 decades. This development was covered by a number of websites, from IndieWire to Comic Book to Variety to Deadline. Every coverage of the story basically states the same thing, that Nickelodeon and Dan Schneider and his production company, Schneider's Bakery, have parted ways with each other on amicable and mutual terms. But the circumstances leading up to the separation are anything but amicable. For anyone who doesn't know, Dan Schneider has had an extensive history of, let's just say, questionable behavior. Basically, he has a foot fetish. That's not the only thing that Schneider is infamous for, but it's probably the most noteworthy one. Schneider has been known to share pictures of the feet of his co-workers, namely the actresses, on his social media pages. And that's not creepy or anything.
Excuse me, what?
At least, not to people who aren't functional human beings. And I'm pretty sure those same people enjoy the more questionable scenes in Dan Schneider's sitcoms. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Ariana Grande. Far be it from me to shame anybody for having a specific type of kink or fetish, it's their prerogative and all that, but when your kink or fetish starts to permeate into your public or even worse, your professional life, then that kink or fetish stops being funny or endearing and starts being, well, downright disturbing. And this is different from similar stories like the Jake Goldman / Jared Shapiro debacle from last year in that this isn't going off of conjecture alone, if at all. There's actual cold hard evidence to back up the numerous allegations lobbied against Dan Schneider by multiple people. Allegations that, mind you, Nickelodeon have not acted upon until now. And to me, that's the other kicker, that Nickelodeon and Viacom put profit over safety. It's pretty telling that one of the world's largest corporations can't afford to create a safe working environment for people who aren't major moneymakers. Actually, scratch that. For even the major moneymakers. If Nickelodeon's and Dan Schneider's reputations haven't been damaged before, then the damage has sure as hell been done. Regarding sexual misconduct in general, I don't think anyone would make such an allegation on a whim. The very few manipulative and disgusting exceptions notwithstanding. And I don't give a shit what anybody says. Sexual misconduct, regardless of who you are, where you come from, how old you are, and whether you're a male or a female, is never kosher. And we are living in a day and age that is growing more and more intolerant towards this bullshit. And if you ask me, I don't think it's feminism or sexism to tell somebody to keep it in their pants and away from the public eye. It's common fucking courtesy. This is a lesson that hopefully Dan Schneider has learned, albeit the hard way, and that Nickelodeon and Viacom will bear in mind in their day-to-day operations henceforth. And as usual, feel free to leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Until the next video, CR Martin signing out. Ciao for now.